today we're going to focus on solving polynomial equations, and we're going to look at how to solve a cubic trinomial equation. So specifically, we're going to be looking for solving a trinomial equation where your highest degree is 3, so we have an x cubed, and where all three components, all three terms in your equation have a GCF of an x, or whatever variable you're using. So I have this equation up on my screen now, and we're going to go ahead and solve this. So the first thing you always want to do when you're factoring is looking for a GCF. So in this case, we have a GCF of x. So I'm going to take the x to the outside and write what's left over when I take that out. So I have x squared minus 10x plus 16, and that's all still equal to 0. So now technically, to be super formal about this, we're going to use what's called the zero product property. So that just says when we have the product, which we have here, right, x times that whole quantity. So when two things multiply to equal 0, one or both of them must be equal to 0. So all we're going to do is we're going to set the two components equal to 0, and then we're going to solve each of them individually. So the first one, right, x equals 0, well, x is equal to 0. That's one of our solutions, so we're all done. In the second one, we need to factor. So I like to use this big X thing to help me organize my thoughts with factoring. So I need to multiply to 16, but add to negative 10. So the two numbers that'll do that for me are negative 8 and negative 2. So since my a value is 1, I can jump straight to my factor groups. I put my variable in there, and then I get minus 8 and minus 2. And then we're going to set each of these equal to 0 to solve for x. So here I would add 8. So x can equal 8. And here I'm going to add 2 to cancel it out on the left. So x can also equal 2. So my total problem overall has 3 answers, which makes sense since it was